It's Monday, 11:38 a.m. About ready to hook up the trailer, go out and mow 3 properties. Gonna hook it up now. Got the Echo working well. I think I left that out of last week's lawn care video. The head was flying off it. It wasn't tight from the factory, so I just had to tighten it up with a screwdriver. I wasn't aware that you had to stick a pin in it to tighten it up. I was on a property, I didn't have it with me. So I took it home and checked it out. So I got that working well. Heading out to the first property. It's literally right up there. Doing 3 in my neighborhood today. I picked up 2 more weeklies, or one was bi-weekly, the other's a weekly. Last week, that puts me up to either 9 or 10 mowings a week. Continuing to take on as many as I can get. Back the trailer up the road. I just finished up. Took me like 27 minutes. It took me 20 to mow it and 7 to blow and trim. I'm still getting used to the Echo. I definitely am not used to that trimmer. I'm scalping pretty bad with it. Got to be careful. I ordered the Edge It Pro though, so I'll be liking it better then. The problem I have with it is it spins the opposite direction every other trimmer I've ever used did. I don't know if that's a commercial trimmer thing or if it's just Echo. I have no idea, but every Echo I used spins the opposite way. So I'm not used to that. So that causes problems. Arriving on the next property. Still the same time as I left the old one. It's 11:06 or 1:06. I started at 11:45 today. This is my 3rd property. I just finished mowing. I have to edge and blow off yet. There's 2 in a row. I did both of them. So I'm gonna go do that. I finished up mowing these 2. Had a couple odds and ends to do, like spraying for some weeds in the garden. One of my goals this year is to do the absolute highest quality possible at an affordable price. I want my company to be the absolute best, and that's a big goal. Without big goals, you're not going to go anywhere. I got paid from this gentleman. He was out of town, that was the problem. So I will not be dropping his service. Happy about that. I hate to do that to anyone. So I'm going to get paid by the old gentleman's daughter. See how this goes. Her bill is $50. I mowed and did some fertilization, weed control. Well, as I was afraid of, I lost one of my customers. The old guy, his daughter told me not to come back because they can't afford it. Apparently he hasn't been paying his bills since January. The guy had a lot of money. He was a jeweler. And they have a brand new Corvette. That's where all the money went. I can almost guarantee you that. As soon as they took over his finances, the husband got a brand new Corvette. That explains something, doesn't it? See, I'm kind of pissed about that. I told him, because his son-in-law was going to take care of it, and the chance of that actually happening, slim to none. I told him if it doesn't get taken care of after 2 or 3 weeks, I'll do it for him for free. My good deed. It's not a problem. I mean, I'm not gonna trim, make it look immaculate, but I'll take care of the yard cutting for free. Just, he was a nice guy to me for many, many years. I will take care of his yard for him if I have to. Got the blades off, the X mark. I'm gonna sharpen them. There's all the hardware to it. Got the blade sharpened and the deck cleaned out. So I'm ready to put them back on. Look at this. This is why you need to check your air filter pretty often. What's that? About 2 weeks of actual cutting and a week or 2 of like spring cleanups. But I didn't use this thing a whole lot in the spring cleanups. But it is dirty. Don't want this crap getting down in your carburetor. It's Tuesday, it's about 1 o'clock. Putting down some mulch for my neighbor. Putting it around the tree in the front. There's another one over there. And there's one in the back. Don't have a whole lot of time today because I have to work my other job at 3. So this is going to be probably one of my slower weeks. Unless I pick up some more unexpected work, which does happen. Oh, I finished up that one in the front as well. I'll probably end up be doing the rest of it. But as of now, they haven't said anything about it. Make sure I didn't leave any tools back here. Unlock the gate. So there's that tree. Got a nice pond. A lot of background noise going on over at the neighbors. I didn't do that, by the way. That was the torrential downpours we had. Washed their mulch right out of there. I'm heading out to the next property. I have 2 more to drop off. Like, both of them I've done already. The one I did was the first one I did this year, first mulching. He's planted some stuff. He wants a little extra just to put around areas where he digs up and plants new plants. And then the other guy I just did, it was the tree job I did last week. He didn't mention one of the areas he wanted mulched, which it wasn't much, but I didn't have any left over because I spread it thick. And he didn't mention it until I had finished the job. So I told him I'd stop it by when I'm doing the other guy. So I literally have to dump off about 1/4 yard at each house. Then I'll be coming home, hopefully by 2 o'clock. I'm back. See the house I mulched the other day. It's looking very, very nice. I'm just gonna back in the driveway. I don't have that much to unload. And it's not like I'm worried about marking up his driveway. I came in and out of here 20 times the other day when I did the tree job and rutted the hell out of his yard. Arriving on the second property. Remember this? I built this. seems to be pretty sturdy, at least the top one anyway. Good, the bottom one is too. I was worried about how well the glue set up because it's poured that night. I mean poured. So yeah, I think that's what I'm filling up. He said one of the trash cans. I'm gonna shoot him a picture and hope he responds back quickly which one. Well, I gave him his mulch. I'm gonna grab a picture of the retaining wall back there for a friend. Well, my neighbors here just got their yard mowed again. It looks terrible once again. Clippings everywhere. Not a single stripe. Not cut that even. His mower's kind of junk. I don't know why they stay with him. It's Wednesday. 12 o'clock noon. I already went to the bank, got contractor bags for tomorrow, because the bank's at a grocery store as well. So I grabbed some bags. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a mulch job. Six yards, I think. Have to measure it again. So I have to pull some weeds first, and I'll put them in the bags. So I'm going to head out to do my 2 cuts today. I finished up. Stripes are looking nice. Yard's doing pretty good. Go down here and turn around and come back up through. So once again, the neighbors got dominated. There's no other yard in this neighborhood that can compete with it. The only other one that I know of right off is this one on the corner. It also looks really nice, and it's also done by a professional. They got fresh mulch. If the stripes were fresh, it would look just as good or better than mine, I'll admit it. But other than that, there's no other yard that I don't take care of that can top that. This one on the corner here is also a very nice looking yard, but I also take care of that one. Stripes are looking good. That one, I think the other one does look nicer than the one on the corner there. Just personal preference. Yeah, I'm gonna head home, drop off the trailer, and go out and do my other one. I'm heading out to do my next yard. It's 1:05. Started at 12, so far I've got 1 done. I had to load up the trailer, unload the trailer, load up the truck. So yeah, now I'm heading out to the next one. I shall see you when I arrive. Driving in the neighborhood, 123. I thought that was the house. It's basically that house, but backwards. They look an awful lot alike. I just finished up mowing that yard. Wasn't in a hurry. Nothing was going real fast. It ran out of weed whacker string, then it ran out of gas in the backyard. That took up some time. I was talking to a client on the phone for about 5 minutes. That took up some time. I wasn't in a real big hurry. Once again, my yard looks the nicest in the neighborhood. So far, this is the only one in this neighborhood that I've seen that is cut by not the homeowner. Thursday, 10:40 a.m. Doing some mulch today with a friend. I'm doing about 5 to 6 yards of mulch. Depends on what we need. So we're gonna get that done. Hopefully bang that out pretty quick. 2 of us shouldn't take too long. Gotta weed it first, edge it, and then spray it with weed killer so nothing comes back through. And then just lay the mulch quickly. I'm heading out to get the mulch. I dropped my guy off. I'm doing the weeding. I did most of the edging already. So all I have to do is when I get back is edge up one side of the garden bed real quick. Then spray it, and then we're ready to throw down the mulch. Hopefully he'll be finished weeding by the time I get back. It's 11:34. Look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because I'm past it. The clumps that were in that. You might be able to see them here. It is so clumpy, it looks awful. I mean, it looks awful. Pulling in the neighborhood. Curious to see what my guy has done. Hopefully he has everything done. He should. He's usually a pretty good worker. Guy was doing that when I arrived the first time. Look at that. Oh, it's 3:01. Still Thursday. We're doing the mulch job. Behind a freaking bus. Going out to get my next load of mulch. Oh, it's gonna be about 5 at the very most. The customer claimed it would be 6, even though I measured it out and told him it would be 5. Whatever. I'm not putting it down. I'm not putting down 6 cubic yards when there's already 3 inches of old mulch that's down there. I had to remove a lot of that. I'm definitely not putting down at 2 inches deep. It'll look awful. Well, we finished up the mulching job. I forgot to do my after pictures, but I got my Edge Pro. I wonder if it'll fit on that trimmer. We shall see. I'm gonna install it real quickly. It works wonderfully. The quality is just upping a lot with my work. I'm so glad I bought this. I've only used it in my own yard so far. It is going to be amazing. I can see this already. It's going to be the best investment I've made, other than the X-Mark. It is Friday, 12:16 p.m. Heading out to do my first cuts today. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna bang them out real quickly, hopefully before it starts raining. I hope we get some rain. We haven't had work about 2 inches low on rain. When it does rain, it just misses, so we don't really get anything. But it's still a pain in the butt for working. So it seems like we've been getting a lot of rain, but we really haven't. So I'm kind of hoping for some after I get the yards cut. Finished up. Took a little longer than normal because I was getting used to the Edge Pro. Quick 10-second review on the Edge. I absolutely love it. I do, in my very biased opinion, I don't think there's a better product on the market for edging and trimming. Like Ambrose Landscaping said, when you're trimming with it, it sucks the grass up into it because it's like a mower deck. So not only does it allow you to put a beautiful edge along the sidewalks, but it also lets you trim like around everything, lets you trim better. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Edge Pro. I've used it once, I absolutely love it. I got my 2 yards done for today. I beat the rain. Overall, the week turned out pretty well. Let's see what Monday I mowed, I think 3 people. Lost a client Monday. Tuesday, I pretty much didn't really make anything. I was just doing favors for neighbors, hauling them like a quarter yard of mulch each. So I didn't make anything off that. Yeah, you'll quickly learn not to work for your neighbors. But oh well. Then Wednesday I mowed 2. Thursday I did 5 yards of mulch. Had my friend working for me then. And then today, Friday, I mowed 2 properties. So this week I mowed 7. Next week I'll be mowing at least 7. because I did lose one. Because I have a bi-weekly, so that one wasn't this week. But I might have picked up another one, another two. I have to talk to them a little bit about that. So yeah, this is pretty much the summary of my week in lawn care. Thanks for watching.